Hey, how's it going, my beautiful people? I want to talk a little bit about self-awareness. Self-awareness of knowing what's best for you, of knowing what's needed to be done at times. I'm a person that always likes to think ahead of time. I always try to work more into the steps that I need to do in order to work certain skills, certain to sharpen my mind space. Why? Because you gotta have a strong mentality to know what's best for yourself, enough to know what's better for your future kids, for your future family. If that's what you go for, which I go for, you know, one day I want to be able to have like generation wealth and be able to provide that to my kids and my family, in the future, and also be able to share this knowledge to them and be able to help my community and be able to help other people. Me growing up, I never had all that support system like that. My parents never really supported me playing soccer. So that's, I guess, I'm the way I am. um, you know uh, I did had certain friends like support me and all that, but it wasn't like the way it was supposed to be in ways. And it's not to throw backlash or nothing. It's just more like it was also things that I had to work on myself. Things that I had to deal with on my own, and just go to a psychology class and like talk it out and all that great stuff. And even at times, it's like it's just an ongoing progress. Why? Because it's an ongoing progress that you keep learning and you keep understanding about yourself. These things are just able to get better with time, and there's more things that you need to go through and learn from. um, I say it's because the older you get, the easier it's gonna be. Only if you're able to work for it and be able to manage your life and manage your time and the things that you do. um, you know that's how I like to go straight into business. um, you know, in the things that I like to do, just try to see what I could do, try to open career paths, for myself, my community, and for those around the world. Why? Because if I'm able to start something new or pitch in this idea, then that means somebody else is gonna watch this video and start planning ahead for themselves as well. And if not, it might go better for them, and that's exactly the point. That just causes a domino effect, which I could benefit later on in the run, or I could benefit and then they could benefit, which is something amazing that I like to spread. Positivity, awareness. As a human being, it's really easy just to blame yourself and blame others, and sometimes it's just within yourself. Sometimes I say it's because it's part of me. like like I would push away a lot of people that meant good for me, and it was just more of a neglection of myself. A neglection of that I didn't have, growing up. And I had to give it to myself. I was like, all right, I'm just tired of this. I just couldn't do it no more. Like, just the negative thoughts that I had inside of my head, like just um the self-talk that I would have sometimes with myself would just not be good, for my mental health. And I say it's because growing up, I never really had a lot of mental coaches or a lot of mentors to guide me through. I did have here and there, but there was just for a temporary course of my life. And that's why I do this content, just to help other people. That way, that if y'all don't have someone that y'all can look up to or give you good advice, that's why I create this content. That way I could just come back on here anytime that y'all feeling down, anytime y'all need some advice, or just some random things, something to kind of like keep you going, or something. Hopefully I give you some advice on starting something new. Keep yourself busy. I'm just like that. I'm just like a little hamster on a little wheel, that just keeps circling around and going and going. As soon as you see a little hamster going on that little hamster wheel, he's not gonna stop running. And that, I feel like that's how my mind is at times. Um, Like I'm just the type of person that just never stops thinking. um, you know, and it's really, it's really, how can I say this? It's not upsetting, but it's just something that I have, you know, I just have always ongoing thoughts in my head that just don't seem to stop at times. And back then it was really bad, you know, it was really bad. But, you know, I was able to kind of control it better and, you know, understand that it all starts with me, you know, by trying to clear my thoughts a little bit and just, you know, um, giving me that security that people didn't give me, you know, within myself. And hopefully I encourage you to do the same and, you know, do it for other people, you know, that might need it. You know, you never know who people might look up to you and you don't even know about it. So yeah, you know, just keep going, don't stop, whatsoever. Just keep. Y'all probably like, JD, why you always on your feelings, or why you always like that, or I don't know how y'all might look at me. But what I'm trying to get on this video is that sometimes you just gotta feel your feelings, you know. Back then, you know, back then I would just suppress my feelings with alcohol, or, you know, with Mary Jane. And man, I would just suppress my feelings, you know. And it wasn't, you know, it was just not good, you know. Sometimes it got the worst of me, you know. It gave me more anxiety. And then, you know, alcohol just, nah, man, I don't want to see me on alcohol. And actually been sober on alcohol for like 2 years or a year. I think it's been like a year. And you know, it's like, it's just not worth it at times. Well, for me, that's my case, you know. Y'all do what y'all do, you know. At the end of the day, you get to decide, you know, what you drink or what you do. And you know, I'm just giving you my perspective, point of view on that, on those terms that you know, of my life, you know. um and you know, I just want to say that, you know, sometimes you just got to feel your emotions, you know. Back then I would just kind of suppress it with those items, and I would only figure out that they'll get more suppressed, and it's not until now that I was just kind of like, you know, I was just tired of it, you know. I was just tired, man. I was just tired of it. I was just like it ain't going nowhere. Like, you know, I just had all these emotions inside of me that I never talked about, or I really never expressed to other people. And the times that I would talk to other people about it, they didn't care. They didn't care. So that's like just like, you know, yeah, I was just doing my own thing after a while. I was just like, all right, it's clearly that they don't care. So I gotta obviously find other people that, you know, and you know, I don't know, man. I'm antisocial at times. Antisocial at times. I said that kind of weird. And you know, how can I say this? Like, you know, I express my emotions on here that way because I know I'm not the only person that feels like this at times. I know there's people out there that need some guidance, or, you know, that brother from another mother type of vibe. I say is, you know, because I've been inspired a lot through my life and in people on social media. And I don't even tell them sometimes, you know. It's not because I'm prideful. It's just more like, you know, I don't know. Like, it probably is type my pride, you know, in some ways. But it's just more like, you know, I feel like they won't care because, you know, you like, you know, I don't know. Like, you know, I feel like they get inspired by a lot of people. So, you know, I don't know. But, you know, just feel your emotions. Sometimes it's not bad. You know, you got to cry.